The month of March is National Women's History Month. This month, SAAC wanted to take the time to represent and honor women that have impacted us in our programs. Please join us as we share our stories.
Deb is so important to Troy Volleyball because she's adopted this team mom role, and she makes sure to always have us over for family dinners, which really helps our family culture grow. And she always provides a listening ear, and she's super supportive in every way possible and helps us succeed on and off the court.
Really hard just to narrow it down just to one person because so many women have played a part and impacted my life throughout my career, both personally and professionally. But of course, I got to start out with Sandy here at Troy. She's been a really great example, a really great influence. She's our SWA and a former softball player as well. So just being able to see, the impact that she's been able to make and what she has done for our staff and different people. She's just been a great example of what I want to one day be as an administrator. Many of the skills and many of the attributes that she has and that she has shown. But also, I got to shout out so many other women within Troy Athletics, both coaches, staff people who either helped support me or shape me or just was a friend during times. And so many people come to mind.
Coach Chanda Rigby is a strong woman, a believer of higher nature, and as much as she is a coach, she's always portraying motherly figure on and off the court.
The women in sports that have helped me throughout my career has to be my mom. She's been with me for the longest. She helped grow my confidence and just push me to play sports.
Someone that I've met along in my athletics journey that inspires me a lot is co-interim head coach Taylor Smart with the softball team. T. Smart has been with me my whole 5-year journey in athletics, and she is somebody that has really taught me to just be unapologetically me and be really okay with the space that I am and who I am. And just being me and rocking my role out just the way that I would and the way that I am.
Ms. Judy Morgan has been working for Troy football for over 20 years. She's the head secretary for our football team, and she's kind of like the mama for a lot of us football players. Her office is in the very front of the facility, so every time we walk in there, she makes sure to always ask us how we're doing, say hey and everything. She also will bake brownies on all of our birthdays and everything. So it's really those kind of special things that she makes us feel special and that we all love about her.
I love Coach Michelle. She actually helped me through a lot this season. I remember our first indoor meet, I had race anxiety, and of course she pulled me aside and got me going and got me ready, got me to tears of course, but she got me going and getting ready to go. And in that first meet, I actually PR'd in the first event. I will never forget that day. Throughout the rest of the indoor season, she actually helped me just make sure I'm always prepared, always ready, always mentally ready as well. Also, lately I went through a family death recently, and she helped me, has helped me get through that as well. Overall, Coach Michelle has been a great mentor for me, a great reminder that you should never stop. You should always keep going, always make sure you're ready for whatever comes through life, and she's always just helped me through all that I've gone through.
Allison Grimley has been impactful for me and my teammates just in the way that she has helped us through injuries and setbacks, the way that she has helped us knock out COVID and move through that efficiently. And anytime I see her in the community, there's always a smile on her face.
Gotta give a shout out to my mom because I wouldn't be here without my mom. She played sports back in the day and kind of instilled that love and that passion for athletics in me and my sister. So, she would probably be the most influential woman as far as with my athletic career, my athletic playing career and professional career. But yeah, so many women, so many people that I can spot out and give shout outs to. But yeah, if I missed you, charge it to my head and not my heart. But yeah, so many great women. I'm just thankful for the roles that they played in my life over the years.
Danny Butler has been our assistant coach over the past year, and she just has really had a positive impact on our team through teaching us the importance of confidence. The confidence she has taught us has been able to just really face problems head on and made us stronger as a team overall. And it's helped us to be more energetic, have more fun, and just really believe in ourselves and be able to apply it in athletics and outside into other things in our lives.
I'm going to talk about Fatima. She used to be a golf player here in Chile some years ago, and she's from Spain like me. And last fall season she came to visit us in November, and she talked to us about when she was here, all what she did, all the work that she's doing, and she really inspired us to follow her steps.
My influential lady in the Troy Athletic Department is Lea Brundage. She always is there when we have any questions or need any help. I see her across campus all the time, and she always says hello. She's just really been an influential person in my career so far here at Troy.
I have so many women that I could talk about in sport that have influenced me over the years. First and foremost is my mother. She showed me from a very early age how to be strong and powerful and command a room while also being super graceful and talking to others with kindness and just getting the job done. So I think my mom is first and foremost one of the most influential women I've ever known in sport. And she's also so accomplished, but yet so modest, and never really speaks of her accomplishments, and she just lets her work speak for her, something that I've always taken to heart. There's so many women that have helped get me to where I am today. Emily Cobb, Sandy Adkins, Lea Brundage, Hillary Parkin, Kayla Dozier, so many women that have helped guide me in so many different ways. Professionally in this athletics world. Athletically, the person I've thought of most was Georgie Grote. She was one of my influential coaches in my time on the court, and I could never be where I am today without her.
One person that came to mind is KK Pavelchuk. She has impacted every single person on the Troy women's soccer team. She used her experience as an athlete and the challenges that she faced to really be intentional with younger players and give them a space to be seen and heard. And she reminded a lot of players just about their value as people, not only as soccer players. And I think this was super impactful. And KK really recognized the importance of this because it was modeled for her.
A woman in the academic department and athletic department who has been influential in my life so far has been our academic advisor, Miss Rebecca. Being so far away, it's nice having that mom figure that can help handle school, grades, stress, on or off the field issues. Someone you can go and talk to who will put you in the best situation and the best thing for you.
For the Women's History Month, I would like to honor Gabrielle Gorchowski because she's keeping us healthy for our matches, and she's always there when we need her on and off the court.
In honor of Women's History Month, I would like to thank Coach Raria for the impact she has left on the team, both on and off the court, not just this year, but previous years as well. She's an amazing role model, and I'm thankful that she has held me and the team to high standards because of her belief in us. Her hard work and dedication to the team have shown throughout the years, and we are lucky to have her. She has taught us so much about the sport and so much more about ourselves. We appreciate everything she's done for the sport and for the team.
I would also like to honor Khadijah Neely. She's a former softball player here at Troy, and she's just been really impactful, not only for me, but also my teammates. I can always count on her coming to practices and just watching us and always asking us what we need and just being there for us, and also just being at our games. She's the head coach at Charles Henderson right now, and so it's really cool to just have her in the community and always be able to bounce ideas off of her.
There have been really two women that have been very impactful to me throughout my career from a student-athlete standpoint and also from my career from a professional standpoint. The first one is Melanie Davis, who really hits both of those categories. She was my college softball coach at Troy. She was the softball coach. She was also the volleyball coach, and she was also the SWA at that time. So seeing her in an administration role really gave me my first opportunity to see a female in an administrative position. And so I played for Melanie for a couple of years and left. She actually helped me get a graduate assistantship at the University of Kentucky, who actually got me involved in college athletics. And so being able to come back to Troy in compliance. And when I originally came back to Troy, Melanie was actually the SWA at the time. So I worked in compliance for a couple of years, and she passed the baton to me from an SWA standpoint. And so I owe a lot of credit to her, obviously from a student-athlete standpoint, but also from an administrative standpoint as well, just seeing how special she was as an administrator. Being a female in a male-dominated climate, and she was very successful, and so and she pushed me to be successful as well. So Melanie Davis first and foremost, and then secondly, a lady who was very instrumental to me After I started working at Troy, she's the SWA at Middle Tennessee, and her name is Diane Turnham, and really was a mentor to me. Growing from an administrative standpoint, really pushed me out of my comfort zone, and a lot of times to either chair a committee or be involved, be engaged as much as possible. She was very successful. She continues to be the Deputy Athletic Director at Middle Tennessee, and still from this time to this day, I still call her when I have questions or want to bounce some ideas off her. But she really has been a true mentor to me throughout my administrative path here at Troy University. So those two ladies certainly are just, both of them are phenomenal and great role models for myself.